I think I'm probably just gonna like head to bed right after this, but it's 3:30 right now in the morning. I have an interview at 5, but I just wanted to make sure I was up and ready to go. My bug bite is still there, but it's not too bad right now, but my face is feeling very moisturized because the air conditioner turned off overnight and it was really hot in here when I woke up. I also have a little bit of congestion, so I'm a little bit worried about that. But yes, so today is fully interview day, so I have an interview at 5, and then I have basically the rest of the day free. And then from 9 p.m. until about 11:30, I also have interviews. So it's just going to be basically that whole day. So I might go to a cafe today to just prepare a little bit for my evening ones. It's the same company from the morning until the evening. So it might be good to do that. I don't know. I'll see how the first round goes. So I also had this one yesterday at 10:45, just to learn about expectations and things. And then also they gave me like a start date tentative if I were to move on. So there's going to be one more round after this full round today. And the contact said they're going to have a meeting on Friday, and then have a decision for me if I'm moving on to the next one or if I'm rejected on Friday as well. So it's just kind of a waiting game because there was another company that said they were supposed to have a decision by today. By that I mean today, America time, and they haven't had one yet. So it's also like an hour before the end of business or something. I don't know, I'm tired and I think I need coffee, but I also like want to go back to bed after this, so we'll see. My face is looking very red this morning, but I hope it's okay. I am using my makeup mirror because the light situation, I think I griped about it yesterday, but so many of the lights are out here, and like part of me wants to email or message the Airbnb host, but I also think that I've messaged them a lot asking for various things. I think I'm just going to say it's okay for now, because this is my last day of like full-on interviews. I might have a call with a Korean company in the next couple of days, but it'll be a phone call, so I don't need to be on video or anything like that. But yeah, anyway, I'm drinking coffee. I'm feeling a little bit more alive right now. I hope I can sleep after this. My face is looking so round, how much salt and dairy I had yesterday. But I think I'm gonna have a little bit more salt because I have this salt bread from Cafe Onion or Onion Cafe, whatever it's called. It's been in the fridge, so it's probably going to be a little bit dry. So I'll try to show you what it looks like. I already showed you what it looked like fresh, but I think I'm likely going to have to put it in the microwave a little bit and have it. My face is also looking really bad. I might need to put makeup on because it's like looking really orange and red right now. They wrapped it up really nicely. It says, "Bread, if you can't stay, take me away." The salt looked a little bit worse for wear. So I'm gonna pop it in the microwave really quickly for like maybe 15 seconds and see what it looks like. So it looks and smells quite nice. So I'm gonna eat a little bit of this and get ready even more for my interview. Had my first bite. It's really nice. You can tell that they use like high quality butter actually. Like I can taste the difference now that I took that butter class from the French cheese board. But yeah, it's quite nice, really fluffy, and the flavor is actually quite good. I wasn't really sure what to expect from salt bread, if I'm being honest. I just was like, it looks kind of like a croissant, but not as flaky and buttery. And that's basically what it tastes like. It's also like a really like white bread. It tastes very much white bread. And right now I'm going to get in the zone because I'm feeling a little bit like out there. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to continue eating and talk to you after my interview. Okay, so finished the interview. I am tired, so I'm gonna go back to bed. I think it went okay. I don't know. It's only the first person of the next round, but I think I need to drink so much water. Look how round my face is. So I'm going to drink water and then go to bed and then wake up hopefully in a couple hours and then be able to tackle the rest of my day. I think I will go to the mall today. I don't know which mall, but I'm gonna go to a mall, so I'll take you along with me there if I get out of the house. I think I'll probably actually go to Coex because I'm going to Lotte World on Friday. So if I wanted to go early, I could go early, shop around, and then put my stuff in like a locker by Lotte World. That's actually a really good thing about Korea actually, and I think actually Japan as well, is you can rent lockers and it's actually quite easy to just stash stuff in there. So like in college I did it a lot of times because sometimes I did some work on the side. So sometimes I came like directly from my work and I needed to stash like my work bag in my backpack before I went out with like the events and the groups that I was working with. So I just like put stuff in the locker. And also like, I don't know if they do it anymore because of COVID, but like back in the day, you were able to also like leave your stuff at the convenience store. and they would like watch it for you. I don't know if they do that anymore because sometimes it was like if I needed to like have something delivered but I wasn't going to be home, I had it delivered to the convenience store, and then they just like let me pick it up later. And then sometimes I also like, one of my friends like borrowed something and then she like left it at the convenience store, and then I picked it up later for like when I wanted to get it back and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm gonna take out my contacts and go to bed, and I'll talk to you in the morning. Okay, I'm up and up from the dead. I'm going to go grab some coffee and I think a kimbap, either from the subway station. I might walk all the way over there because it's about 9:30, so it shouldn't be too busy, or else from the convenience store. If I can't find anything that really strikes my fancy in the subway station, I'll come back here and go to the GS or the CU on the way, probably the CU. Yeah, anyway. Oh man, that sleep was so good. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Back from the subway station, so I got both of these in the underground in like the little square area in the middle. There's like a meeting spot there and a bunch of cafes and stuff, but I got one coffee, and this is an Americano for 1,200 won. So your Americano base price was 1,000, but to add ice you had to add extra 200, which I always think is funny, but it is what it is. And then here I got two of the small like kimbap, and these were 1,000 won for the one that I was like the old style one, and then 1,500 won, so 2,500 total, and that one was a tuna one. Okay, so this is a look at the old style one. So it has carrots, it has some radish, a little bit of burdock root, some fish cake, and some egg, with only a very little bit of rice. So that's why I opted for the one from the subway station, is because the one from the convenience store the other day, the triangle one, which I'm so sad about because I love triangle kimbap usually, it had only rice in it. It had like only like maybe a tablespoon of actual meat in it, and it was 2XL, so it was like all rice. So anyway, when I saw that these are only a little bit of rice, I was like, I'm gonna go for those because at least I'm getting like, you know, a little bit of substance and sustenance from it. So anyway, that's the original one, or the old style yenna. And then I'm going to show you the tuna one. Hopefully it's clean. So this is the tuna one. So it's got tuna salad, carrot, pickles in the tuna salad, egg, and some pickled radish. So again, very little rice. So I'm excited about that one as well. It was very popular, obviously because it's cheap and fast. And the ladies were super nice, and they were really quickly rolling a bunch of new ones. There were some that I wanted to try, but it was like sold out. Not wanted to try, I wanted to eat them. I've had them in the past. But yeah, everything was in Korean though, I think. Yeah, but the coffee shop, it was an automated system. I would say that there were like some Filipino tourists next to me, and they like pushed the English button. There was like only 4 things that were translated into English, so they had to use Google Translate, so I tried to help them. And then they were like, oh no, it's fine, I got Google Translate. But they like were looking at some of the ones that were like more unique things that I was like, I don't even know how you would translate that into like Google Talk. Because there's like this thing called wonjo coffee, so that's like original old style coffee. So that's basically like Korean coffee when you think about it. So it's like coffee with a ton of sugar and a lot of cream. So I was like, yeah, that was going to be very sweet, and I don't know. It's like very much like, it was like, you know, that stick coffee and then you pour it in the water and then you mix it. I was like, that's going to be what it tastes like, but it's going to be a lot of it. So it depends on if you like sugar or not. But I think they ended up getting Americanos and an oat milk latte. So I do need to get out of the house because again, I don't want to sleep the entire day because it's going to mess up my sleep schedule. I only have a couple of days left here. Trying to figure out what to do. I might go to DDP actually as well. I also kind of want to go to the river. So so many choices. It's also really hot already. It's like 80 degrees right now, I think. And I was wearing a sweater, and I think I need to change out of this t-shirt because it's actually really thick. Just missed the 146 bus. So I'm taking the 146 bus. I just missed it. So if you look at the bottom, it'll tell you which buses are coming soon.
이번 정류소는 삼성역 7번 출구입니다. 다음 정류소는 보은사역 3번 출구 삼성 1파출소입니다.
So much construction, but also to go to the temple you go across the street from here, but there is a subway station on the other side. Okay, I'm here about maybe a 3-minute walk from exit 1. So each of these for a different directional point on the compass. Okay, since the holiday is so close, I'm not going to be able to show you inside the temple. Plus, it's like kind of disrespectful in general, but there's a lot of people praying right now. But there is a temple stay program here, so I'll try to give you the info. There's a tea program available. It looks like it's available in English, but there's also like a temple stay as well if you want to stay there. There are some paths behind the temple proper, and you can take a little bit of a hike, but it's actually quite cool up here. It's like a little platform up there that you can sit and take some rest and view over the rest of the temple. It's maybe about 400 meters. So again, you see the mixture of like the religious architecture with the modern kind of Gangnam style behind it. The lighting is so good right now. It looks like a cartoon, but they put up lanterns for Buddha's birthday. It's a free drum class, so everybody's students. I like the new parasol. Sorry about the protester, but I'm going across the street to Coex. It's like literally across the street. Entered at the conference center, going down the escalator to the mall. The air conditioning feels nice. I'm trying to decide between Nippon and KFC. Korean KFC is so much good, so much better than American one. After I was talking about ganja today from Bongeunsa, they have it here in Shinmin. This is one of the most confusing malls. I can never find one. This is like the 5th map I looked at. The other problem is that the arrow points the wrong way. The map is facing, actually I'm going that way, not that way. I found the KFC, but it's filled with high school and middle school students, so not my vibe. I'm gonna try to find the other place. I got the Japanese style. It's 9,000 won. I forgot to show you the menu, so I'll show it to you from the outside. So they have some sets, and it comes with soda, so you can get 2 of the jampong, and then 1 pizza, and then soda for $29.5. And then you can also get 1 of these, so it's with an aid. So it's a picture of these various different juices, and then similarly you can get the 2 this and then the aid as well, and this is going to be the 500 milliliter rather than the 1 liter. But they have otherwise they have a lot of the different noodles, so that's like what I got. I ended up getting the Japanese one. It's quite nice, very salty though. And then there's also some rice options and the pizza options. I think it's in English, yeah. Some people were using like Google Translate next to me. But there's a lot of other things here. You can add some additional toppings, and then these are the drinks. So you can either get a soda or an aid. This is kind of like the known thing from here. I remember when this first arrived to Seoul, it was like very much a long waiting game, but you can get these and they're actually quite nice. I was walking around earlier, I found the butter, and I'm gonna see if I can find it again, but I also need to find a bathroom. Veganism is kind of trendy right now. They have planted here. It looks like it has a lot of good food. Let me try to show you the menu, because I know that for a while it's really hard to be vegan here. I don't think this is in English. Yeah, so I'll try to tell you what it is. Okay, so I found that they actually have an English menu over here. There were people here before, so this is what it is. Prices are kind of high, if I'm being honest, but the set menu seems pretty good as an option. I've been wondering why kombucha was really popular. It must be because vegans are trendy. I'm honestly kind of surprised the store is still in business. It's like Southern American style, but it's like very random. It's called Shaibana. Go to the bookstore. A guide to Japanese breads. Task manager. 1 month. So cute. Melon bread, salt bread, donut, cookies, Santa Lucia. I was wondering what these were. Also, fresh cut potato chips are fragrant. $39.9. Uniqlo finally, tax-free. I finally found butter. It's across from Uniqlo. It's not as fun to look in anymore. There's less stuff. It used to be where I bought a lot of stuff to furnish my apartment. You can get a lot of party supplies. I'm kind of considering buying some home cat food, but it's kind of expensive. $4,500, and this is like, I think, $89. This one's a pretty good price, 9,900. It's kind of cute. I don't like the white one. The scrubbers, shaped like bread, 4-pack for, how much is it? 5,900. Pretty good price. The characters are strawberry, milk, cat, butter bear, and then buttergoon. Trying to give Eland another chance. I'm trying on these pleated pants and they look horrible. It makes me look like I look like a man in the 80s. It's a food delivery robot. It's an ice cream vending machine. It's very eye-catching. They have kind of expensive ice creams though. I'm in the Starfield library. You can get some magazines and stuff to read. So you can check out books and magazines if you want to sit and read up there. If you see this, it means that you can order and have the robot deliver it to you. You show it's 1+1 on sun cream and sun milk. I'm gonna get sun cream. But they also now sell Stila. It's weird. I'm in the department store now. So cute. 5 of them for 4.5. They're so cute. The half cakes, 51. Up to 6th floor. I'm already at 4. I think 5. Ooh, making my way up. I didn't know Justin Bieber had a collab with Vespa. Okay, I'm entering the duty-free area, so this one down here was luxury bags, but wasn't interested, so I'm gonna keep looking up. So this is the beauty and fashion floor from the, what's it called, duty-free. So a lot of the counters actually don't have people, so you have to order it online. There's an exhibition right now. I might go through. It's free. It's a lot of work, I'm not gonna do it. Ended up being pretty easy because they're all in this box. So I need to find the phonograph right now. Going up to the Sky Garden. I'm on the rooftop, the Sky Garden. It's kind of nice up here. It's very breezy though, so they don't have all of the parasols open. But got a lot of nice seating areas. You can sit and read a book maybe. Cafe is up here too. Oh, the pollution today is really bad, but said that the fine dust was normal, but the sun begs to differ. This is a trippy a rainbow. Gosh, the weather. Of course, today I go to get a salad, there's so many. I'm looking rough, but I am back in my Airbnb. Have to eat, prepare my face, and also prepare my mind for my next few rounds of interviews. It's all the same round, but I have like 5 tonight, 4 or 5 tonight. I think it's just the lighting, and well, I mean my face is looking rough, but I think the lighting in the elevator is not doing it any help. So I'm back from Coex and the department store. So I'll show you what I bought. It's really not very much. It's not even exciting. It's not even the cool stuff that people buy here. But I just gave up on buying pants. And then also, I don't know, I have a tan now, so like my actual Real Fit foundation doesn't work right now. And I tried to buy one, and the worker was like, oh, well, if you're usually a number 23, you should get the darkest one. But she's like, actually, your skin is a little bit lighter, so you can actually go with the number 3. I'm trying like the new Clio mesh foundation one. Yeah, anyway, I was like, whoa, that is not a good fit. Number 3 is not a good fit. Number 4 was not a good fit. But I guess we were putting it on my hand. But yeah, anyway, I'll show you what I got. And I think I'm basically done shopping unless something really grabs my heart. Because it's also like I'm looking at these sweaters and stuff in the stores and I like them. But I'm also like, dang, I probably could find them for like 10,000 won at the express bus terminal, and I enjoy shopping there so much more because it's like the thrill of a deal, you know. Plus like the quality feels about the same if I'm being honest, and like yeah, I may as well save that money. So I'm gonna show you what I got, and I haven't gone shopping yet in the Gangnam station, so I'm still gonna plan on doing that. So I went to Olive Young and I got 3 things, and basically I got a bad deal on this because it's actually a lot cheaper if you go to the duty-free shop, so keep that in mind. Quite a few of the things that I bought is actually cheaper in the duty-free shop if you're not getting like anything free with it. So this one, like if I was only just buying just the cream, that would be cheaper in duty-free, but since I was also getting the free gifts in here, it's actually cheaper to buy it here. because it's like the same price, if that makes sense. And then I also bought this Amuse tint because I heard that it's really nice. I didn't get the one that's like the best seller because I think it's for people with lighter skin. So I got the number 5 Oat Fig, and this one's like kind of like a brownie pink, so I kind of liked it. And then I also went to Misha, so I gave up on buying socks, I think, so I just grabbed these. They were 10 plus 10, so I got 20 sheet masks for 9,900 won, and those would be good for like little trinket gifts for friends and family. And then here, the sun cream and the sun milk were actually 1 plus 1 as well. I like the feeling of the sun cream better than the sun milk. I know the sun milk is the most famous thing, but I just really like this. And then I also asked the worker like which one of the 3 options was the best seller, and she said the aqua one was, and that was the one I was going to buy anyway. So it was just kind of good. So I got these both for 15,000, so it was 1 plus 1, buy one get one free. And then to get some tax back, I actually did need a Misha powder pack, so it worked out. This was 8,000 won, so I got my cash back here and I got my cash back here. So both of those locations had the global tax free, and they actually gave cash back at the point of purchase because I did have my passport today. So keep that in mind. It's a little bit more convenient than having to hassle and bring all your receipts to the airport and stuff like that. But I'll also show you what I got for dinner. I'm kind of sad. The CU by me today had so many salads, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just paid so much money for a salad at Salady. But Salady is kind of like popping up everywhere apparently. My friend was telling about it yesterday. It makes salads, wraps, and something else. Oh, bowls. So I also went to the convenience store. I got buy one get one free of the iced teas, peach iced teas, and then I grabbed this because I want to give it one last go. I want to have a triangle kimbap before I go. That's actually good. So I mean, it's tuna mayo. So I don't know if it's actually going to be good, but it's the rich tuna mayo kind. So anyway, this is what I got. It was 3,000 won. As I mentioned, I went to Salady, so I think this probably says it on it, yeah. So I got a soup and a salad. So the soup was 2,900 if you ordered it with a salad, and otherwise it was like 3,500, I believe. And this one is cream of mushroom. And then this one is the chicken breast salad, roasted chicken breast salad, and it has jalapenos on it. And I was stupid and I thought they were gonna be like fresh. They're not. They're pickled, and they're very pickled, and it's hit me in the nose. As you know, I don't really enjoy pickles that much, and also jalapenos I like if they're fresh, but we're going to go through this because I need vegetables in my system like ASAP. It also has chicken breast in here, has some corn, it looks like some danhobak, so like kombucha squash, and maybe like some fried onions. And then for the dressing, they allowed me to choose, but I couldn't choose, so I just said choose for me the most recommended one, so they chose the creamy jalapenos one. Bummed though, because the convenience store had so many salads available, and they actually sounded really good today. But I mean, this is a lot fresher, obviously, since it wasn't sitting out on the counter for like however long. But yeah, so I'm going to start with the soup. Hopefully it's not too salty, because Korean food is so salty. It's like so salty and so sugary, and I just don't understand why. The salad and the soup together was about $10 US, like $9.90 something. And yeah, I'm going to say that it's going to be interesting. Okay, let's stir it in, give it a taste. Oh, that looks kind of gelatinous. I'm not looking forward to this. I think they also microwaved it because I heard the telltale sound of the door going tink, and then also the deet deet, and then the beep. So it's gonna be, I don't know, interesting. So let's give it a taste. Okay, it's very salty. It's also like legitimately just cream of mushroom soup, so I probably would not get this again. It does have fresh mushrooms in it, which I appreciate, but it's like very salty. I just peeled back the salad dressing lid and I tasted a little bit. It's really sweet, but I have nothing else to add to the salad, so I'm gonna have to add it. But yeah, I probably wouldn't get this again if I was living here. Oh, I don't know if I got the right one, because why does it have rice on the bottom of it? I feel like this is a worm bowl. I'm confused. Maybe I didn't read stuff properly. I thought it was a salad. As a further update, it's not listed on the menu as having rice in it, and it's definitely brown rice, and I don't like brown rice, so I wouldn't buy this again. And also, when I looked at the menu, I remembered it wrong. It's actually roasted chicken leg, like thigh. So I don't think it's dark meat. It might be dark meat. I was just like, I need my vegetables, and I like went tunnel vision, because the other salads they had are like very not healthy. It was like chicken Caesar or a Cobb salad, and then some of the other ones looked a little iffy for me particularly, because it's like quite warm today compared to some of the other days, and like that's not the time to be messing around with salad place serving like salmon. So anyway, oh, the salad, what a fiasco. Even further update on the salad. The chicken is so sweet. I don't know what they put on it. It tastes like syrup, maybe? Oh, the salad. I mean, it's good, and I got some lettuce, but not very much lettuce. A lot of rice and a lot of sugar. Okay, so I took a little bit of a nap, so I have to fix my hair, but I'm gonna try to like chug down, scarf down, suffer through another part of the salad. I don't know why my friend recommended it. My friend is American too, but the salad place, it's so bad. And like, it's so expensive, so I need to eat it, but it's like, dang. The chicken is just so sweet, and then it has so much pickles on it. But I'm like looking at the rest of the items, and I'm kind of like, I think, now that I'm looking at it, I think they gave me the wrong person's salad. Because I think they gave me somebody else's thing. I was just sitting here hanging out, you know, drinking my iced tea. This is like actually not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. I kind of knew it was gonna not be that good because it has 0 calories, so it's gonna be artificially sweetened, and it does taste like it's artificially sweetened. It thankfully doesn't taste like Splenda because I actually don't like Splenda at all. I think this is more like the sweet and low maybe, and maybe, what is that, aspartame? But yeah, anyway, the design is quite cute, but it was 1+1. So figured I would try it out. It is black tea though, so now I'm realizing that I should not be drinking any more of it because my interviews will end by 11. So that's good, and hopefully I don't do a thumbs up, so that was a bummer. But like, now that I've been in Korea, all of like the cartoons and the characters give thumbs up here, and I'm like, well, maybe that just means that I should be here giving thumbs up as a cartoon character, because like all of them do, like even ones without opposable thumbs are giving thumbs up. So yeah, that's the update. I'm still just trying to chill and like not get too in my head about it, because another company was supposed to have told me if I got the job or not by 2 days ago. But I guess it was like 2 days ago Korea time, which means it was like yesterday America time. So I'm trying not to get too in my head because then it'll be like, yeah, anyway, that's what's going on. But I'm watching a chill vlog and trying to figure out what to do tomorrow before going to Lotte World. I am done, and hopefully nobody saw how bad my makeup is because it got really hot. The air conditioner turned off, and I couldn't stand up because like they were like boom boom boom, you know. But yeah, anyway, I am done. I liked everybody that I interviewed with, so hopefully I move on to the next round, which would be next week according to HR. But so far I feel like I got pretty good feedback, but I don't want to be like too hopeful about it, you know. But yeah, anyway, I'm tired now. And like, does anyone else do this when they're on like a virtual meeting? You like sit like artificially straight and then you don't move at all? Because I was sitting artificially straight, but this particular vanity is like too short for the chair that it has because it has this like weird pole thing in the middle. So like you can't really sit straight up. Like even if I had really, really small legs, I don't think I could sit all the way forward because it's just like this much clearance. So it was like I had to sit like kind of cockeyed. So now my back hurts. That's just signs that you're getting old. But yeah, I was thankful I ate my salad actually because I got kind of hungry at the end and I was like, that should not be. But I think it's because I'm thirsty actually. But yeah, I'm flushed now because it got so hot and I'm wearing a wool blazer. And then also prior to that, I looked at the weather forecast for New York. Why the heck is it going to be in the 90s next week? I'm not ready for that. But yeah, anyway, I am going to, I have an ice cream bar. I'm going to eat my ice cream bar. Oh, so excited now. Okay, because I was going to say I want a snack, but like none of the chips were really pulling me towards them earlier at the convenience store. I mean, they're 24 hours, so I could go down there technically, but it's also like, none of them seemed like it was going to be worth the calories to eat the crunch. But I'm going to eat that ice cream bar. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's kind of one of those fun ones that everybody like eats when they come to Korea. If I can find the corn one before I leave, that's not like 2,000 won, I'll show you what it looks like. So it's like actually shaped like corn, and it has like corn flavored ice cream, and it's like one of my favorite ones. They also have ones that I think has like actual corn pieces in it. Anyway, let me go get that ice cream, and I'm going to change actually before that because I am sweating in here because I have like a sweater on and a blazer on. Oh, so much. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It sounds like it got a little bit freezer burned, but this is like the biggest, I think, Korean, what's it called? Ice cream store, ice cream company. My brain is shut off for tonight. It's called Bingure, but it's a dok. So dok is the rice cake, and it's in here is the white part. And then it's bungo bang. So bungo is carp, and then it also has pot. So pot is red bean, sweetened red bean. But this is like a very cute ice cream. So let me open it and I'll show it to you. Hopefully it's not too freezer burned. So if it is, just ignore the freezer burns. So this is what it looks like. Isn't he cute? Okay, he is melting fast, so I gotta eat him. So I'm gonna take a bite. I'll try to show you the middle. Okay, so it has like very sweet vanilla ice cream, and then the pot on the bottom, actually it's on the top because they flipped it over. And then there's also dok in the middle of the layers. Oh, it's so good, it's so refreshing. It's so hot in here. I have to figure out how to fix that aircon. Look at the dok. Sorry, it looks gross because I've been eating it, but it's so good. The little chewy bits, so nice. Now, I finished my ice cream a while ago, actually. So I think my friend and I are going to go to Lotte World Mall a little bit earlier than one of our other friends. So we're going as 3 people to Lotte World, but there's like the mall that I already showed you, I think, part of it. But when we were there, I found this place by the food court called Gamja Island, and it's a pop-up store that's like, or pop-up experience or something, that's starting. They had a, like a, what's it called, soft open last week, but then it officially opened today, actually. And then I was reading on Instagram, it's actually a beer. I think I told you that yesterday when I found it out, because I thought it was going to be potato chips or like something potato, you know, themed. Oh yeah, I did tell you because it's from Gangwon-do, and then I talked about Ongshimi. So yeah, anyway, it is available now. So I tried to reserve us a spot. So it said to DM them for reservations, so we'll see. I don't know how busy it'll be on like a Friday afternoon, but it is kind of a long weekend here, I think, because sometimes people take off the Friday because of Buddha's birthday on Saturday. Because if they have to go back to their family's temple and stuff to pray, they might need to travel. So I'm not entirely sure how busy it'll be or anything like that. But they have like very Korean flavored beer. There's like one that's the danpat flavor, which is like the sweet red bean, and then they have one that's corn, they have one that's potato, they have one that's I can't even remember. Anyway, so that's what the plan is. So I think today I'm gonna close out the vlog. I tried to show you some things that I like looked at stores and stuff, but honestly the music and everything was so blaring that I don't think you'd hear any of it, because I just tried to check something because I had one of the bags that I found at Mixo that I really liked, and it didn't come out. So I was like trying to read it back, because part of it was also I was trying to show myself, and then I could research it later about how much it was. I think it was 39,900, and I think that's a pretty good price, and it's like a very functional bag for me, so I might go back for it. But I'm also like buying a lot of stuff, so it's like mainly gifts, but I just kind of black out sometimes when I go to Daiso, which is a bad problem. But I also blacked out when I went to the express bus terminal twice. I bought so many sweaters. But yeah, I'm going to get a lot of wear out of them, honestly, and they're very much like on trend right now, and like even in the US, because a lot of the sweaters I actually own from Banana, for example, which is not necessarily the most trendy of places, is like very similar style and cut and stuff, but these are obviously a lot cheaper and like higher quality, actually, because Banana's not very good, if I'm being honest. But yeah, anyway, so I have those, but part of me is also like I still want to buy pants, but honestly I don't think my body shape fits here, and I don't want to tailor my pants because it's going to be an arm and a leg in New York, and I don't have a good sewing machine for it because I don't have the right equipment, and I don't have the right needle and stuff, so I would just have to cut it and hope for the best, which I don't think is the best way to go about things. But yeah, so oh, I forgot to tell you. No, I did tell you from the dressing room, but I don't know if you heard me, but when I went to A-Land, they had 2 pairs of pants that were like, oh, okay, that looks fine, and normally I would have just bought them because they're free size and I'm like pretty confident that they would fit. They did fit, but they were like a weird fit. So they had like the pleated look, and you know like how when you think about a businessman from like the 80s, how he had like the pleated pants in the front and like it balloons out like Tweedledee and Tweedledum on Alice in Wonderland, like Disney version. That's what I look like in those, and I was like, dang, I look like I'm like either like really bloated, 5 months pregnant, or like I was like, I guess like if I got really fat nobody would know because the pants just look so weird. It's right around my midsection, not the best place to be really looking puffy. So yeah, I didn't buy those. So luckily I tried them on, because usually I'm always like, oh, it's so much work to try it on, it'll fit, it's free size. But yeah, the recap for today, I actually did a lot. So I'm going to have to do some research about the temple stuff so I can try to put the information on the screen for you. But I went to Bongeunsa, so that one is right by Coex. It's like literally across the street from the mall and the conference center. Oh, and the other thing is like I almost bought a ticket to go to one of the conferences. So there were 2 conferences going on right now. One of them was like a biotech, biopharma one, which also sounded interesting, but they don't got good samples, you know? And the other one was a Korean beauty expo, and I was like kind of considering it because people were walking around with so many good samples and like good like swag basically, and it was like basically all teenage girls, and I was like, if they can get it, then I can get it as like a middle-aged lady, you know? So I almost considered it because the tickets were actually pretty cheap, but then I was like, no, you need to control yourself because you don't have any space in your suitcase to bring back all of those samples and all of the like free gifts, because they had like a lot of cute tumblers and a lot of cute cups and stuff, and like honestly now I'm thinking about it, it would have been worth it because one of my friends requested cute tumblers and cute cups, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough space in my suitcase for it because they're kind of bulky. Plus she wants it from Daiso, and it's like, I feel like you can buy that in the US. But anyway, she says that she spent so much money at Daiso. But like, I don't know, my friend has very particular dimensions and particular style she wants, and I'm like, I feel like you probably should buy it yourself. Anyway, so that is the plan. I will talk to you in the morning, and it'll be a new vlog. It'll be a day at Lotte World, so Lotte World Mall, Lotte World, like the amusement park, and see what else we get up to. So, oh, I never explained this maybe. There's like a couple of main like department stores here. So the one I was in today, trying to remember, I think it was Shinsegae. Was it? No, the one I was in today was Lotte as well. But there's also Shinsegae, which I was in the other day, and that one is connected to the express bus terminal. And actually, I think the Shinsegae group actually owns the Central Line bus terminal, so that's the one that we took that looks really nice. I believe that they own it. I'm not 100% sure, but basically they're one of the big table, which is like the big conglomerates, and there's a few of them that you always need to have in your mind when you come here, when you think about where your money goes. I don't know, I like thinking about where my money goes. So like obviously the ones that you've probably heard of is like Samsung, Hyundai, and then there's also like Lotte is pretty big, Shinsegae is another group, Korean Air is another one. Yeah, anyway, I just think it's fascinating to think about business in that perspective. But I am rambling now because the ice cream is hitting, but I really need to go to bed because it's kind of late for me, and I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. I took a little bit of a nap, but it wasn't enough to like function, but somehow I managed to survive all of those interviews. But yeah, anyway, I'll talk to you in the morning and see you then. Thank you again for watching. Follow me over on Instagram at Eat Stretch Explore, and see you in the morning. Bye.